Yes guys, what's going on? Hashtag Shuri here. Welcome back to another video on the channel, guys. Now, a bit of a different video here today, boys. We're going to be talking about the new icon swaps that have just come out into FIFA 21. As you guys will know, this is the first set of icon swaps, and I wanted to let you guys know my personal opinion on what I would say is the best sort of option to go with out of all the tokens that are available. As you can see, quickly before we get into the video, nice little change up to the setup. Got a fantastic Christmas tree. Me and Tom bounced into Sainsbury's and we were out, right, a tree is being bought. We go in, pick up this tree, like it just didn't have a barcode on it, right, in the box, but we were just there like, oh, screw it, you know. It'll be like 20 quid, 25 quid. We got some like baubles, obviously some tinsel lights and all that jazz as well. Go to the counter and he's like, £99. We're like, sorry? But it's good to have a tree in the background. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And without further ado, let's get straight into this. So guys, the first thing we're going to look at here is obviously the objectives. Now, we don't need to talk about this too much. You guys will know quite a bit about the objectives. But last year, obviously, they made us do it in Rivals, which I can't lie, it's an absolute disaster. This year, they've really done well with saying, okay, it's going to be in friendlies and stuff. The problem with it being in Rivals is you're always going to be playing people who are the same skill rating as you and the skill level as you. I just think Rivals is a strange game mode in general, really, because it's just a game mode that you're just going to lose as many as you win a lot of the time, because you're just going to stay on that same skill level unless you start improving loads. Anyway, I'm rambling on here. Basically, long story short, it's absolutely great that they've moved it to friendlies. So as you can see here, guys, there's 8 objectives here. Now, 5 of them here give you 5 icon swap players, and then 3 give you some packs here, but then there's another 3 down here in icon swaps 2, which are squad battles objectives. We had a few of them last year, obviously, as well, but these squad battles ones give you 3 of the tokens, and then the friendlies ones gives you 5 tokens. So there's 8 tokens available at the moment. As you can see, all of these objectives, guys, for the actual icon swap players are very, very similar. It's just the top 5 leagues: Liga and Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A. Win 6 matches in live foot friendly with 5 first owner players and you're starting 11. So to be fair, EA have done a pretty good job here, I would say. Not too hard to attain, and you're going to be able to get some really, really nice rewards, which we'll get straight into now. And into the swaps, here we go, guys. Now, one thing that's worth mentioning, guys, obviously, is that from what I just showed you there, there's 8 tokens available at the moment. So there's 8 tokens available now, and then there's going to be another 10 tokens coming out, I believe, in January. So there's 18 tokens in total for you guys to pick and choose what route you want to go down with them 18 tokens. And I'm making this video just to give you guys a good idea of what I would say is sort of the best thing to go for. But as a pro player, and that's the whole reason I'm making this video, I want to give you guys an idea of what I think I'm going to do, and then what I think you guys should do depending on your situation in Ultimate Team. So let's get right into it. Anyway, so I'll quickly scan through them all here, guys, and then we'll talk about what I believe to be the best. So we've got 2 ultimate packs for 2 tokens. We've got an 85 plus times 5 pack for 3 tokens. We've got an 83 plus times 25 players pack for 5 tokens. We've got Nemanja Vidic's baby card for 7. A base icon pack for 8. Haji coming in at 9 tokens. And then for 10, we've got a base or a mid icon pack. Davor Suker for 11 tokens. A mid icon pack for 12. Ronald Koeman's prime card for 13. Rijkaard's prime card as well for 14. A mid or prime icon pack for 15 tokens. And then getting right to the end of it, we've got an 89 plus mid icon pack for 16 tokens. A base icon player pick for 17 tokens. And then Thierry Henry's middle card for 17 tokens. So let's talk about these, boys. I'll let you know what I think I'm going to do and what I would advise you guys to do depending on your situations in Ultimate Team. So straight away here, we've got 2 ultimate packs for 2 tokens. Now, 2 ultimate packs, don't get me wrong, it's pretty decent, right, for only 2 swaps. However, for what there is on offer here, I don't see this as being the best value for you guys. You can try your luck on 2 ultimate packs, and obviously it is only 2 tokens, so you're still going to have 16 tokens to spend elsewhere. So if you literally just fancy opening a load of packs, this one's for you. But I would definitely say hold off on the 2 ultimate packs, depending on obviously how you decide to spend your tokens. Now, these next 2 are very, very interesting. So firstly, for 3 tokens, we've got an 85 plus times 5 packs. This is going to be 1 pack containing 5 players, 85 plus. Thanks, Alex. But yeah, 5 players worth 85. Now, I've seen a lot of people saying about how these would be a great shout to save for Team of the Year, and I do think that's a really, really good idea, to be fair. Hopefully they don't make the pack weight of these literally you just open it and you literally get 5 85s. But yeah, I would definitely say it's a shout to wait till Team of the Year if you guys consider doing this. Now, 83 plus times 25 pack. You've got to think, during Team of the Year time, people stack up packs that, you know, 2 times 81 plus players, and you start seeing people packing Team of the Years in them types of packs. This is a pack 83 plus. Every single player is guaranteed to be 83 or over. There's 25 of them in 1 pack. in my head, I'm there like, you literally must get a good player from that. Even if you don't pack a team of the year right, you're probably going to pack quite a few 87s and 88s that can go towards icon SBCs later in the year and that type of thing. So this pack is literally a pack full of fodder. We all love fodder. We all love fodder, chaps. We do. So I do find these really interesting. And considering there's 8 swaps on offer so far, I would say these two are a big, big dub. The 85 plus one is kind of making me like and ahhing because there's 5 in the pack, but there's 25 in the 83 pack, which is just absolutely crazy to me. Next up, we've got Nemanja Vidic. I'll be honest with you guys, very, very decent card. Nemanja Vidic was actually in my top 5 icon defenders video. If you guys haven't seen that, go give that a watch if you'd like to see the top 5 icon defenders. But for 7 tokens, Vidic is obviously a card that you guys could go and get right now, you know? So if you need an icon on your team right now to try and boost up your squad, you can literally get Vidic today, you know? You can get them 8 swaps done like that, and you can get Vidic into your squad. Now, one thing is very dependent on sort of what your situation is in Ultimate Team. How much do you need this player? Now, one thing I'd say about these icon swaps, guys, is that when you can actually get a player from these icon swaps, you got to ask yourself, like, are you better off taking the player that you know you're going to get, or do you want to risk it on a pack and literally just hope for the best in a pack that you're going to get something good? The worst thing about opening one of these base icon packs is, or the mid icon packs, or the prime icon packs, whatever it is that you run that risk of getting that Inzaghi or that like Alan Shearer or something that you just feel like you're never ever going to use in the game. A good thing about Vidic is that he's a fast centre back, and if you guys need that in your team, you guarantee him into your squad, and you have a spare 11 tokens left over that you could use elsewhere. Vidic, I would say, is a decent option, especially if you wanted to try and get him today and use him, you know, before the next set of tokens come out, guys. But yeah, it's all very interesting. Next up, we got a base icon pack in for 8 tokens. Now, this is really, really interesting. Now, quickly, we'll talk about George Haji, and then we'll talk about these icon packs together. Haji, just for 9 tokens, like, he's decent, don't get me wrong, he's a good card, but literally, considering there's 8 tokens available now and he costs 9, you're going to have them other 10 tokens available to you by the time you even be able to get this Haji. I don't really think he's what you guys should go for. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, and if you need a cam in your team, you know, he is decent, but I just think there's so much better on offer in these icon swaps. So Haji is a down vote for me. I would not advise him. But let's quickly talk about the base or mid icon pack and the base icon pack. So here we've got 8 tokens and here we've got 10 tokens. That combined, yes, Alex, that does add to 18, which means you can complete both of these by the end of the icon swap. And to me, in my head, that is pretty good value, I would say. The fact you're going to get 2 icon packs, one obviously being base, the other one being base or mid. So at minimum here, you are getting 2 base icons. This is what I'm saying, and this is what you guys need to weigh up to yourselves. Do you want to guarantee a decent icon from some of these icons that are on offer? Or do you want to, like, risk your luck on a pack? Maybe you'll pack R9 and Eusebio, but then maybe you'll pack 2 icons that literally go for sort of discard value. It's a really tough one, to be fair. It's a really, really tough one. A base icon pack and a mid icon pack is something I see myself potentially doing, just because as a pro player, none of these icons really would get into my team. We're only allowed to use 2 icons currently in the pro setup, and for me, that's R9 and Vieira. The way the restrictions work, we can't actually use R9 and Hullet. So R9 Vieira is the best next option. But if I'm you boys, I'm thinking to myself, right, maybe you want to like take a punt on a pack on one, and then maybe you want to play it safe and get like a decent icon into your team. Davos Suka, again, another one. Decent, but he comes in at a very, very awkward price of 11 tokens. Now, what that means is, for example, if Davos Suka was 10 tokens, you could say, okay, get Davos Suka and then get a base icon pack with it. Do you know what I mean? You can't do that. That's 19 tokens. That's not going to work. There's only 18 tokens available by the end of this icon swaps. Davos Suka, don't get me wrong, nice card, 6 foot, 4-star, 4-star, really great stats, 86 pace, 89 dribbling, 90 shooting. He'll work well in your guys' teams. And again, Davos Suka is probably better than a lot of the icons that you might pack in the base or mid icon pack, or just the base icon pack, whatever. But in my head, I'm still there, like, go for the packs. Davos Suka, though, I'm gonna give a down vote on that one. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Next up, we have got the mid icon pack. Now, the mid icon pack offers you guys some absolutely unbelievable players, as does the base icon, but this really just ramp it up a level. Basically, 2 of the most meta icons in the game are Hullet and R9, as I've just mentioned previously. And, like, both of their baby cards aren't that great, for example, but if you hit a Hullet or an R9 in a mid icon pack, you are laughing for the rest of the year. Obviously, the chances of that, we all know, are quite on the slim side of the scale. 12 tokens for that, though. Obviously, that means you've got 6 left over to do something with. Then we've got Ronald Koeman, 13 swaps. Again, I'm sort of gravitating on this video towards not doing the players. Koeman, again, great card, but I just think a lot of you guys will have, like, sort of better players in the team. I just think Gomez and Varane at the back are better than Koeman, but obviously, you want to have fun in the game. You guys, this is the main thing. You want to just enjoy Ultimate Team, right? People get so worried about, oh, what should I spend this coins on? What should I save this pack pack for? Oh, when should I spend my coins on this player? At the end of the day, you just want to enjoy the game, fellas. That's how it works. We just want to enjoy ourselves on Ultimate Team. Don't overstress too much on, oh, should I buy this player, should I not? If you fancy using a player, go for it. Koeman, personally, myself, I would say, even if I was on a road to glory, I wouldn't look at doing Koeman as my icon. Great, great card, but I just think there's a lot of better centre-backs on offer. Same sort of vibe with Rijkaard. He costs 14 tokens, which means there's not really much left over in order to sort of, you know, add something else to your rewards that you're going to get. Really, really nice card. Great for a CDM that you want to get into your teams, you know. If you've got sort of your Neymars and Mbappe's already sorted up front and you want a solid CDM sort of to link up a whole squad, don't know what that was all about. Obviously, an icon CDM is great for that because he's going to be right in the middle of the pitch, so he can get links to everybody. Decent card, but again, I'm not sure on him. I'm not sure on him. Now, next up, a middle prime icon pack is really, really interesting. We're saying a prime icon pack, potentially. A prime. There is so many good primes on offer, guys. There really, really is. So again, that's another interesting one in at 15. And then we've got an 89 plus mid icon pack for 16 swaps. So this is literally, if you guys are going to go for this, it literally just means you go for this and then you go for the 2 ultimate packs. That makes 18 tokens, obviously. 89 plus mid icon is really, really interesting. You know, there's a lot of mid icons that aren't the best that are obviously all 85, 86, 87, 88 rated that kind of go for like discard icon value, if that makes sense. The lowest of the low of the icons. So this 89 plus eliminates a lot of them. So that's certainly interesting, but 16 tokens, man, that's a big, you know, that's a lot. You know, we're putting into it. So we better get something back. Do you know what I'm saying? Very, very risky, that one. Now, a base icon player pick for 17, guys. This one is just a bit crazy. So obviously, you know, when we're opening our FUT Champs players, this is literally going to give you 3 base icons. It's obviously a shot at 3 icons, but like, you obviously can only select 1. And for 17 tokens, I'm not sure that's the greatest value, but here you might guarantee yourself one that's quite usable. And finally, we've got Thierry Henry. Pretty good card. I think it left a little bit more to be desired for that one big player at the end. I think it could have been somebody slightly better than Thierry Henry. But to be fair, considering its icon swaps 1, it is pretty nice to put in a Thierry Henry on offer. 6'2", 4-star, 4-star. Doesn't ever really get into pro teams, Thierry Henry. He's not the most meta player in the world. He's just got like decent stats, but they're not like unbelievable, if that makes sense. Now, I don't know if this has been helpful to you guys so far, but I guess, like I said, obviously it all depends on where your guys' teams are at. But if I was going to say personally what I reckon is the best shout to do is certainly think about doing these. We've got to scroll right to the beginning. Think about doing these 85 plus times 5 packs and 83 plus times 25. That makes up 8 tokens. What I could see myself doing is both of them and then a base or mid icon pack for 10. So we're getting 3 very, very decent rewards there, guys. You're guaranteeing yourself an icon and you're guaranteeing yourself some great, great fodder. As well, a base or mid icon pack and a base icon pack is very, very good in at 8 and 10. I think that's what a lot of people will be doing, and I would probably say that's one of the best options. If you want to play it the safest option for me in my head, if you want to get a decent icon, but you also want to, you know, open up an icon pack as well, is obviously going for Vidic at 7 tokens and then a base or mid icon pack for 10. But I just think once you start going for any of these players for 9 tokens or above, that's got to be that you definitely want that player into your team, guys. You know what I'm saying? Another good set, I think, would be like Double Sucre. If you want to guarantee a good attacker into your team, Double Sucre is obviously decent. Comes in at 11 tokens. Then you can do this 83 times 25 pack for another 5 tokens, and then 2 ultimate packs. So you get like a good mix there of guaranteeing yourself a player, guarantee yourself 2 ultimate packs, and an 83 times 25 pack, which is just a crazy pack still, by the way. Even myself, guys, I'm like and ahhing. So it is a very, very tough one to know what to do, fellas. Like I said, you don't want to look into this too much. You don't want to stress too much about what to go for. You just want to have fun in the game. Out of these 2 ones here, guys, these sort of new packs we're seeing, I would say probably the 83 plus times 25 is the better pack out of these 2. Obviously, it does cost more tokens. But if you really wanted to do one of these, I would think to do this one, the 83 plus one. And that then means that, guys, that you could go for a guaranteed mid icon pack as well. Now, what I see myself most likely doing myself is going for a base icon and a mid icon, sort of for the content and for the fact that if I actually got a decent one, it can actually go into my main team for qualifiers, and that gives me the best chance. And I would say the exact same for you guys watching. If you think some of these players that you're guaranteed to get are good enough to get in your team, for example, you know, Vidic, Haji, Suka, then I would say go for them. I would say if you definitely want them going into your squad and they're good enough and you think you don't want to risk the pack getting an awful icon that just isn't good enough for your squad, then play it safe and go with the player. But if you guys have got a bit more risk about and you think to yourself, oh, I'd love to hit a top icon, or even like, you know, like a pretty meta icon, some of these packs are great, and I think the best option personally is the base icon pack and then base or mid icon pack for 18 tokens, getting them 2 guaranteed icons. Or you could also go for 2 ultimate packs, an 85 plus times 5 pack, an 83 times 25 pack, and a base icon pack as well. That is a pretty good combination. But for me, guys, guys, the sort of top end of this Koeman, this Rijkaard, I just think it's a lot to spend on one icon. But like I said, it depends if it just fits into your team or not. These two icon packs are really, really interesting as well, especially this 89 plus mid icon pack. The fact it gives you a guaranteed 89 plus. But in my head, I just think to myself, you know what? The fact you can guarantee yourself 2 icons here, I just gotta say, I think personally that's the best option, guys. All these first sort of packs, a mix of them with an icon as well, because, you know, you could really hit a team of the year here, and that would be absolutely sensational. But even I'm confused myself, lads. So, yeah, Nemanja Vidic and an icon as well is also another good shout. I know I'm saying a million different things here, but again, it's just what works best for your guys' squads. But hopefully this video was helpful to you boys. Obviously, I feel like I've obviously chatted quite a bit of breeze, you could say, but it is tough. Obviously, you got to remember, you can't get a lot of these bigger players until January. So that's another reason why I think going for the base icon pack now, because obviously you can get this now with 8 tokens, and then waiting for the last 10 and getting this base or mid icon pack is a great shout. But yeah, very, very interesting. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you think you're going to go for. I'm very, very interested. I'm not even 100% sure myself, but I know I'm going to go down the route of these 2 packs here, potentially, and then a base icon pack, or the base or mid icon pack and the base icon pack. It's going to be that for me. The players on offer are good, but I just think they could have been a little bit better for us. But anyway, that rounds up icon swaps 1, guys. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all on the next one, guys.